Hello there! So I was tagged by the wonderful Falco to do the TMI tag. There are a lot of questions. I've gone through them on these beautiful screenshots. There's about 50, and unfortunately I like to talk, so we probably don't have enough time. So I've roped in Koala to read some questions out to me, and I will answer hopefully some of them in a really quick fire round. What are you wearing? Red shirt, black dungaree dresses, black tights, and a lush knot wrap. Number 2. Ever been in love? Are we talking about relationships here? Because I've never been in a relationship. I've been single for 20 years of my life. Number 3. Ever had a terrible breakup? Again, I've been single for 20 years, so never had a terrible breakup in my life. Thanks for bringing it up. Number 4. How tall are you? I've officially joined the 5 foot club. It's amazing. Number 5. How much do you weigh? I don't weigh myself, because I'm at a point now where I'm confident with my body, I'm very body positive with my body, I feel sexy, I feel lovely, I feel worth it, that to go back on the scales again is just going to feed into a very tiny small voice, probably from my eating disorder, and so I just don't want to, you know, aggravate it anymore, and I don't want to be reminded of that kid who was fat shamed and would fat shame other people and who was not body positive, wasn't body confident, because we're not taught those things. And also I believe my weight isn't really that important for me to know, and it's not important for anyone else to know, because our personalities are so much more important than the weight that we are at the moment, and it takes a long time to learn to love this in a society that tells us we shouldn't. Number 6, any tattoos? No tattoos on this bod. Any piercings? And no piercings on this body either, for 2 reasons. 1, I really hate injections, and 2, I'm fucking scared of needles. Like, why do they need to be a thing? Why? Ooh, OTP. I know what OTP means. OTP means one true pairing, and actually, I didn't have one. I don't have one at all, because I was so scared of that part of the internet. I'd heard rumours about that part of the internet that I just stayed well away from it. I mean, I wrote fan fiction as much as anyone else did. I wrote fan fiction about an anime called Hetalia. I was 15. Oh my god. Oh, did anyone else watch Hetalia, by the way? Like, if you were into anime, or was it just me and my friends when we were in year 10 and 11? If so, like, put it down in the comments and tell me I'm not alone, though, please. But yeah, no one will find that fanfiction because I've locked it away in a sealed box and the key has been destroyed. Favourite show? My favourite show at the moment is Queer Eye. I really love Queer Eye. It is amazing. Oh my gosh, it's basically 5 gay guys and they make over a straight guy, but the show is just so positive. It's just showing men how to be so body confident and body positive and self-love and self-care and loving themselves, and it's just, oh, we need a show like that to teach men that that's okay, you are allowed to do that. And they're just so nice. The 5 guys, they call them, are just the most lovely people, and I want my own 5 guys. I want them to be my friend. Favourite bands? At the moment, for my mental health, I really like The Melodic. The Melodic are very calming and peaceful and slow, and I love their songs. Something you miss? I suppose I miss Tinker, the family cat, when I come to London, because I'm not allowed to bring any animals or any pets in here, because student accommodation, man. Ah! So I love to spend as much time with the cat as I can when I go home. Favourite song? It changes depending on my mood, but at the moment my favourite song is You Are Enough by, I think, the band Atlas, and it's just a really lovely reminder that at the moment where you are enough. It also reminds me of a video that I did last year called You Are Enough, and then I found that song and I was like, ah, who stole the idea off the other person? How old are you? I'm 20. I have reached it. I have reached my 20s. I feel sick. Zodiac sign. I'm a Capricorn because I was born in January. And so I'm a goat, or a half goat, half fish, or just completely fish. I am confused because there are a lot of depictions about Capricorn, so let's just stick with goat. Let's stick with the goat because I am stubborn as hell when you get to know me. Quality you look for in a partner. Ooh, there's a long list. How long do we have? Favourite quote? Have I gone mad? I'm afraid so. But let me tell you something. All the best people are. There's also another quote that I quite like that my friend Aaron sent me when I once... Oh, let's be freaking real, it's freaking all the time you anxiously message. Once being like, I have problems. And he just sent, a little bit of madness is key, because I said I was a mental mess. Favourite actor? I'm a theatre student and I don't have a favourite actor. What am I? I'm a disgrace to my own theatre brethren. But I do like Emma Watson because she's amazing on screen and also what she does off screen, and so let's just go with Emma Watson because she's amazing. Favourite colour? Red, the colour of despair. I love red. It's my favourite colour. I distinctly remember when I was a kid and we had to do sewing and every other girl was going, I'm gonna choose purple, I'm gonna choose pink, and there was Eleanor going, I'm gonna choose red. Loud music or soft? At the moment, I quite like soft music. I've noticed that loud music at the moment gives me quite a headache and it's too loud for my brain at the moment, so I like soft music. Where do you go when you're sad? Two places. Here, because this is my room, if you like this is my home, but also if I want to get some anguish or some pain out, I go into the kitchen and just make bread. There's nothing better than like pounding your pain then into some yeasty dough that you've just made. I'm also falling apart. How long does it take you to shower? It takes me about 10 to 11 minutes. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Now that I don't know. Ever been in a physical fight? Does punching your dad accidentally in the nose count? I'm gonna leave that story there, that's for another day. Turn on. Elizabeth Bennet, could that really be? I am but Mr. Darcy, a rather emotional man, but has found himself hopelessly, lovingly falling in love with you, my dear Miss Elizabeth Bennet. Now I know that I am just a straight heterosexual man in this heterosexual patriarchal world, but I know full well, Elizabeth Bennet, that I am an emotional man who is in touch with his emotions. I can cry. I do not believe in masculine traits that men should not cry. Women and men can cry together. I will support you throughout any mental health endeavour that you so wish to do, for I understand how important it is to talk about your mental health. Or have I also said that I like to cook? I can actually clean. I don't actually get my maids to do the cleaning because that's like so 1800s and we're like totally into like 2010 right now. And I love you. So please, would you do the honour of being my girlfriend? Oh, Mr. Darcy, you had me at I'm an emotional man who's in touch with his feelings and can cry because fuck masculinity. Come here, tiger. Okay, turn off. I am Mr. Darcy, a rather emotional man who has found himself doting on your love, Miss Elizabeth Bennet. I am just an emotional, heterosexual man living in a heteronormative, patriarchal world, but I know, Elizabeth Bennet, that I love you, and here are the reasons why that you should like totally love me, because, you know, I'm like a really overkeen guy. Like, I'm gonna keep messaging you all the damn time, you know. It's because I've made this thing up in my head that we are like going to be together, so I've made the plans already that we're gonna like be together, even though this is like totally the first date, even though you actually haven't said yes to me at all. Oh, also, like, not in touch with my emotions. Sorry, I lied, you know, I lied just to get to know you a bit better, if you know what I mean. So yeah, the emotional thing is like a total blow off. Oh yeah, man don't cry because what are we, the 1800s? Like, no man cries. You know what I mean? So would you do the honor of like totally being my girlfriend? Mr. Darcy, has anybody ever told you what a massive fucking cockwomble you are? I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to stop you there. Was that entirely necessary? Yes, Koala, yes it was. it was worth every penny. The reason you joined YouTube. I wanted to give something back to the anorexic recovery community on YouTube. Fears? Well, maybe apart from becoming unemployed at the end of my degree, not having a job, consistently being told I need to get a job now, but I'm getting too tired. And also the fact that my mental health is really deteriorating, and also I think I'm not going to actually complete this degree in a while, and I think that all my work is rubbish and awful. And apart from all that, I'm also afraid of swans. Those bastards. Last thing that made you cry. This is a really soppy thing. Looking at my January results from my performances, and as a lot of you guys know on the internet, my granddad died in January, a granddad who wasn't a granddad to me and actually wasn't in my life for 17 years, and it was a really weird sort of grief and time and moment for me. But to know that I passed, regardless of what happened, I still passed. The last time you said you loved someone probably was yesterday, meaning behind your YouTube name. I thought it was really funny because it was going to be a baking channel, and so I was trying to find a pun in my name with a really famous person's name, and the only person I could think about was Mary Berry, and my nickname is Ellie, and so I took the Mary out and put the Ellie in, and so I became Ellie Berry. Last book you read. How Not to Be a Boy by Robert Webb. The book you're currently reading? Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire at the moment, so the 4th book in the Harry Potter series. Last show you watched? Queer Eye, Series 1, Episode 8. I am nothing but predictable. Last person you talked to? Do you mean talking face to face? Because talking face to face, it was my friend Chloe, who lives next door to me in that room. In terms of Facebook Messenger, my friend Selin. The relationship between you and the person you last texted. Well, I mean, you have my phone. Do you mind just... Oh, well, I'll just... Yeah. I feel a bit weird, actually, like you looking through my... You're looking through my texts? No, don't mind me. Just having a scroll through your texts. Mate, oh, it was your mum. Oh, mummy's girl. Favourite food. I could do the cop-out version and go, your favourite food is the food that you want right at that moment. Place you want to visit. There are a lot of places I want to visit. Stereotypically Disney World, Florida, maybe Disney in California, but mainly Disney World, Florida. Because of Epcot, I want to go to Epcot. I also want to go to Disneyland Paris, but also there's one that I want to go back to. And I haven't been there since I was about 7, 8. And 2 months ago, Falco, the lovely guy who tagged me in this, and also my lovely friend Aaron, we were talking about the Dutch theme park Efteling, and I haven't been there since I was 7, and so I want to go back there. And it's a really nice place. If you're going to go to Holland, I suggest taking the kids or taking yourself to Efteling, because it's great. There's more to Netherlands than Amsterdam. Last place you were? I was in Morrison's. Do you have a crush? Oh, gotcha. And it hurts. Last time you kissed someone? I haven't kissed anyone in that, you know, Hollywood, oh, I love you, way, you know, type thing, because I am single. So I suppose it's like kisses on the cheek and stuff, and that was probably my mum. Last time you were insulted? But I was insulted by my own dad for going into a wine store with my backpack, and he said I looked stupid. Favourite flavour of sweet? Let's just get rid of sweet entirely and replace it with chocolate, and we've won. What instruments do you play? I don't play any instruments now. I look at a piano keyboard and I get so anxious because I can't read music. Hey! But I used to play the flute. Favourite piece of jewellery? I don't actually wear jewellery. Last sport you played? Recently, I did yoga. Last song you sang? Let's go fly a kite. Oh no, mate, that wasn't an invitation to no, the mate. Highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it. When they said last song you sang, they probably just wanted you to say it. They probably didn't want you to just sing, mate. Do you know? Up where the air is clear, let's all go fly a kite. Who should answer these questions next? I have 2 people who should answer these questions. Let's go with Izzy. Izzy, I met you last month. I would love to get to know you just that little bit more with these questions. But I only got to know you last month as well, and you seem like a really cool guy. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below if you liked it. You can also click the like button and also subscribe if you want to. Oh my gosh. And I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye!